Welcome to the Zoomer versus Boomer podcast.
Two generations, one conversation.
An unhinged, unfiltered, and unexpected take on ordinary life told in an extraordinary way.
I'm Presley Gregory.
And I'm Bill Wong.
Wow. Okay, I think we should mention it right off the bat. We do have a guest in the studio today with us. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Tell them your name.
My name's Rachel Crandall.
Okay, perfect. Now back to us. Will?
That's all I'm
you
here
just sit
for.
there for about 10 minutes.
Sit
15,
there and look pretty.
20 minutes.
We just brought some eye candy with us today. Just something to look at. I think we do have Rachel in today, but Bill and I haven't seen each other in a while. So, Rachel, you can just relax for a few seconds, drink some water. Yeah, you're okay. Just relax for a few minutes. Bill and I catch up.
We could talk about how you chose her.
Yep.
Which was, hey, do you want to have her come in and do an interview and on the phone? I'm like,
hold on. Can I give more context?
Yes.
You texted me the other day with an idea of somebody who we work with, who I don't know. And you're like, hey, I think this person would be a great guest on the podcast. Knee-jerk reaction. No, I don't know him. I want to know him before I let them on our podcast. Blah, blah, XYZ. I sent him this whole text. I was like, no, blah, 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 barking at him. I text him and I was like, hey, I got a friend named Rachel. What do you think? And he goes, sure.
But I trust
I need to be more like you. I know, but I think that it means that I don't trust you.
No shit. You think I didn't know that?
I know.
You think I didn't know that?
I think it just proved it. Like, I think I didn't realize.
And you were so boomer-like. You were so
I know.
boomer-like.
It was bad.
It's like,
it was...
yeah, she's got to make a phone call. I want to see her resume and all this other crap. No, actually, I did that.
Yeah. I was going to say, you. Yeah. He said he just wanted to see her resume just so he could, so we could look over it.
So we have something to talk about.
I know. And I told Rachel when you got in here, I was like, listen, he's a little eccentric. He's a touch eccentric. He's a little crazy.
Right.
But he might come in here. And I said that you would be prepped on her with her CV and everything in hand. Did I not say?
No, for sure.
Okay, great. The reason that I chose Rachel.
Okay.
To even
She's
volunteer.
I've
had other friends ask to be on. To be on. None of them have stories like Rachel has. That's just true.
None of them.
She gonna let him rip soon. But I think that should be the last half.
So she made the cut.
Oh,
and what
yeah.
were the criteria in your head? What you
Funny.
were looking at? That's
because remember, I told you, I said no preemptively to whoever you wanted to bring on. I said I want to meet them to make sure they're funny. Because I think this is so prideful. I think I have a good gauge of who has a good personality. So far, the verdict is no for you, yes for me. No, you're not funny. Yes, I am funny. I think I have a good gauge. Just kidding. Obviously, I think you're hilarious. I tell you that all the time.
But I let you just go with it.
Yeah. But you want to talk about how we got into the studio this morning? Rachel's first impression of you?
Sure.
Oh, really? You're quiet now. But when he pulled up, he goes, hey! Yelling at us. It's the
dead
library hasn't
opened.
opened. It's dead quiet out there. Dead quiet out there. Studio hasn't opened yet. What?
My New Year's resolution is to be more unfiltered and have more courage.
More.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, more. Because you're more.
Because we talked about, you made a comment to me after one of the studios. I wanted to jump in, but the problem is I don't want to interrupt.
Oh.
Fine line between interrupting and being...
Totally disagree. I think you should just interrupt whenever you got something funny to say.
Don't you think that's rude?
See?
Don't you think that'd be rude?
No, she just interrupted you a second ago.
You
were going.
I did a New York thing.
Yeah,
I just over-talked
No,
her.
you were like, I want to be more unfiltered. And she goes, more.
So that's my New Year's resolution right there.
I was convinced until he just said that his New Year's resolution was to be more like me. And that's not me lying. I'm not lying.
I think that is so
For
funny.
some reason,
You're giving me.
this should be your New Year's resolution to be more like Presley.
In what way?
Just
way should
all
I be
the
more
ways,
like you?
just like general ways. No, you said the other day to me that you wanted to learn from me, which I guess my Gen Z ways or something. I don't know. And so to me, I was walking around in my head going, man, for New Year's, Bill wants to be more like me. And for my New Year's, I want to be more like me as well. I'm just kidding. I have a resolution. Rachel knows it.
I don't remember.
Girl, I just told you yesterday. Just told her
listening.
yesterday. I was doing it all day yesterday. I'll say, oh my God. I don't want to say oh my God anymore. I want to say oh my gosh. And we're going to leave it at that.
Leave it at that? Nothing?
I don't want to say it anymore. I need to be stricter about it.
And what was that resolution?
That's the resolution, to not say that
anymore.
anymore.
Oh my gosh.
To do oh my gosh or goodness or...
That's it?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very deep.
Well,
I
listen, I need to do something biteable, something chewable, or else I'll just give up on it. If it's not achievable, then I'll just give up on it.
Don't you think you're underachieving right there?
No.
No, that's
I think,
big
you know
time.
what?
Boomered her.
I think here's what I think. I think as an overachiever in life, when it comes to something like this, I'm like, just give me a win. I just need a
So
win.
you're an overachiever.
I just need a win. Are you kidding me? It's the most offensive question you've ever asked. You're never supposed to ask a woman her weight. Don't ever ask Presley if she's an overachiever.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
But that's the intro. I think New Year's resolutions, go ahead.
No.
I think New Year's resolutions are good, but I do think people get ahead of themselves because they'll just say, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds or whatever. And then you go crazy in the gym the first day and you burn out. So I think achievable goals. And my mom used to tell me, this is random, total tangent. But when I was on a test, if I ever took a test and I ever got stuck on a question, she would tell me to go to a question that I did know the answer to so I could get some confidence in it. That way, the confidence would help me go throughout the test and I'd be like, okay, I'm getting some. And then I could approach the more difficult ones. I think I take the same approach here, if that makes sense. I think why are you blinking at me? He's doing the Gen Z stare. Oh. Anyway, same approach here. I think it has to be approachable. I need a few victories to help me.
Achievable.
Something
but shouldn't
achievable.
They be demanding? Where you want
They
to?
they're
Just to say, oh my gosh.
they're
President.
complete opposite of my knee-jerk reaction. My knee-jerk reaction, unfortunately, is to say, oh my God, like that. I do have to correct myself a lot. And I corrected myself a ton yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a New Year's resolution, Rachel? I did not prep her on this, so I have no
not
idea.
thought about it.
Okay, perfect.
I want to. Oh, okay.
Okay,
never
yeah,
mind.
we'll
On to
go
the
next.
on to the
Oh, we'll go next.
I want to run a marathon. That's
There
my
you go.
goal for this next
Way.
year.
Okay, you're making me look like an idiot.
Yeah, but it's something achievable. A little bite-sized thing.
That
Personally nice. I
Achievable
think.
for her.
that is a challenging goal.
I've done a half, and so I want to do the full.
You know what's
eventually.
crazy is me being like, are you kidding me? Of course I'm a high achiever. Of course. I brought a higher achiever today. Should we get into it?
Oh.
Boom.
Wait, 1 second.
Okay, go
I
ahead,
wanna-
please.
Now, I sent you a little clip of those law students
Mm-hmm.
or they're lawyers now.
They're the youngest
17.
attorneys in California.
Yeah, 17 years old.
Yeah. Those are high
They have
achievers.
a law degree at 17. They started law school at 13. or
13.
14. That is overachieving.
That's-
that is crazy.
So what am I doing?
That
Just
is-
achieving?
No, that's,
Just
no,
achieving.
that's crazy.
Not overachieving or underachieving.
And I
just
hate to
achieving.
say it, a lot of the Asians, they're like that.
He can say it because he is
Yes,
one.
right.
I will stand neutral
Gets
on
the
this
pass
stance.
card.
He gets the
And-
pass card.
And I think that's crazy. At the age of 17 and how many months, they're a
9
lawyer.
months. Yeah.
So by the time you get your
What
law
were you doing
degree,
at
they would have
17?
been, oh my God. I was just
On drugs.
Detention.
yeah. A detention center. I was in a detention center.
I
That's
was.
hilarious. I know. If you want to go into it,
It's almost like Doogie Howser.
I
That
don't know
would
who that is.
right
See,
over our
another
head.
Right
boomer,
over-
another boomer
Ooh,
thing.
gosh.
A series back in the 90s, there was this young played, I forgot who the character was. All right, we're going to stop. Okay, I got it. Message sent, message received.
He's wearing headphones today, and I still have the soundboard. So
And you
he,
guys can hear me today, right? I'm
Yeah.
not.
yes, you're so,
Here's my 2 goals.
'Kay.
1, making love to the mic.
wow.
And
that's-
actually, I'm going to take a yoga class tomorrow.
Wait, what time? Oh, I'm not going to be here.
8 o'clock. And then I'm taking another one on Sunday morning. And I've been doing Pilates, which is crazy for an old person.
I would love to do yoga with you, but you take all of your athletics way too seriously for me. We
think
just
that?
because you do. Like yesterday when I was
Because you
or
do.
Wednesday when I was watching you play pickleball, we'd be like, "Oh, he over on the sidelines." You would get into a game and just you literally flip a switch. I don't know how you turn it on and turn it off when you step on court and off court. Okay, don't make that face at me. But you do. You turn it on. You turn this like determinative person on. It's like this different character. Now that's a facade if I've ever seen one. I'm just kidding. But no, it's crazy. You get so determined, and I see in your eyes exactly what you always say, that you want to make your opponents cry. I see that.
I'm going to do the yoga.
And so I really try, whatever. So I really try not to make eye contact with you when you're playing. And I try to be out of your way.
Scary, huh?
Do you realize when you were playing the other day, I was standing behind your court where you were serving.
I
You
wasn't
gave
paying
me one of the
attention to you.
dirtiest looks I've
Did I
ever.
really?
You literally went, you stared, you
really do
glared at
that?
me because I was behind you. You wanted me to move, but you didn't say
Yes.
it. I moved.
Yes. See,
Just a
eyes are
look.
very powerful communication.
Yeah,
I like
your
that.
eyes were saying a big F you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. But then you got off the court and you were like, "Hey, bestie," and I was
Yeah.
like, it's emotional manipulation. Yeah. I can't ride this coaster forever, Bill. We got to slow down." It's an uphill battle.
Actually,
Yep.
yesterday, there were 4 people on the court 3,
Okay.
and they should have been getting off because open play started.
Yep.
So I went over and asked them kindly.
Did you run open play yesterday?
I was talked into it.
Wow.
I did not want to, but I was talked into it.
Okay.
But I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
I was very strong with them
Wow.
to get off the court. And my next move, actually, one of our friends who has a child who does prison work,
Okay.
prison ministry, he brought his child with him.
Cool.
And I was going to have her go up to them and say,
Oh my gosh, Bill.
get off
my court.
effing court.
You were gonna have her.
And
say
I've
that.
done that. I've done that with my juniors.
That's
Where
insane.
someone's on the court,
insane of you.
and I had the
How'd
smallest,
you kids?
cutest little girl
How'd you
go up
was?
to the tallest, biggest guy and go, "You're on my court. Get off my court." And that is so intimidating. And they
Or just
walked,
cute.
They walked. It's both.
Yeah.
But then they walked off the court.
Intimidating
But
and
the
cute.
next time they saw us walking on the court, the kids, they were
They
off
ran.
the court. They ran off the court.
Scrammed.
So it worked. And I seriously I have a
Off my
class.
court.
Get off my court.
Yeah. That was great. That was very of you to do open play yesterday. That was very kind of you. I think we do need to have advanced people running advanced open play. Okay. Perfect. No comment on that
No,
one?
I
Oh.
agree with you. I agree with you.
Honestly, because when I ran advanced open play, nobody listened to me because I'm not advanced. So I think people have an easier time accepting, hey, you're not good enough to be here. Yes, I am, blah, blah, blah. Okay, hop on the court and play with me.
Battle right now.
Battle right now. And Bill would kick their butts. So it's,
Yeah,
anyways.
I agree with you. I think there is a certain level of, it needs to be a certain level of respect.
Yeah.
Just like in anything.
Yeah.
You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be a lawyer. Do you
Yeah.
think if an associate tells you something, you're going to be less likely to listen than a senior partner?
Answer wise.
Seriously. Don't you think so?
I think school nowadays is very, very, how do I say this, PC a little bit. It's like, we listen to everyone. There's no ego. At least they tell you that. Then you get to the hospital
Then you get to the real world.
or the courtroom. I don't know what you call it, but then it goes right back to it. So
Yeah.
our answer should be no. We'd listen to everyone, but
Yeah.
no, for sure.
Right.
You take orders from the top
Yeah.
dog.
You take orders from the top dog. But definitely schools, you guys, we all work together. We're all equal. That ain't true. That's not true.
That's not
We
true.
know who's the top dog.
I want to
And
ask
it's
you a
us.
question before we get off and start
Talking about Rachel.
bringing in Rachel. Last year, you made a comment that you want to be more
Last year. You're right. Keep going.
more able to talk to authority.
Oh, I forgot I said
Do
that.
you think-
Don't hold me to that.
Do you think that's something you might want to?
No.
this year? Why?
No, it's
Why?
hard. I don't
Why
wanna.
did you
Achievable
bring that
bite-sized pieces. I know. I forgot I said that. Honestly, that's just a life thing, and I think I am getting better.
Okay.
I think I'm
Why
getting
don't
better
you work on that this
already.
year? Because, like
I
I,
want
said,
that to be a working on that for. No, I just want to be doing that forever. But that is a conscious thing that I'm trying to do.
because my goal is to be more courageous. One
And
thing,
more-
yes,
yeah.
to be totally more like
Mhm.
Chris.
Continue.
That is my ultimate life goal. But having being more courageous by trying different things like yoga and Pilates and telling people to leave the court. No,
I know.
But I'll hate to say it, most of the attendants are not good at confrontation.
Me. That's true.
No,
No,
I think
that's
all of
true.
them.
No, you can name me.
No.
Say it with your chest.
So I think that's an issue.
Yeah.
That's something that needs
I
to
know.
be worked on.
I know. I've worked on it. And I do think that I've gotten better, especially when it comes to members playing on a court when I have an open play.
Right.
I have gotten better at that. It's just when I have to tell somebody they're not good enough to stay in advanced.
Right.
That's really hard because they don't believe me.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be like, you fine, get on the court with me. They would whip my butt with
Right.
it. Just because I can't play advanced doesn't mean I know who is advanced. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Anyways, but nobody thinks that way. But I totally agree. Confrontation with people in power. Yeah, I
Okay.
totally agree.
I'm going to work on that.
I'm going to work on that even into, hopefully I get better day by day, but that'll probably be I can always get better at that
We
thing.
bring in our guest.
Okay, here we go. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest today. Hold on, let me applause. She's waving. She's waving to the crowd. She's waving. Perfect. Let me introduce her. She's my best friend. She was a college roommate of mine. Bill has now picked up his candy cigarette and is pretending
It's a
to smoke
three-way.
it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's been waiting to say that, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
Lordy.
Rachel's coming in weighing at least 100 pounds. She brown hair,
Soaking wet.
brown eyes, great sense of humor, as we already introed her earlier. So today I told Bill, I was like, listen, you can talk to her about her achievements or whatever the boomer crap you want to talk to her about for a little. Whatever boomer crap you want to talk to her about for half of the time that we have her.
Boomer.
But the other half of it, we need to let her fly, baby. We gotta let her fly. I'm telling you.
Let's go.
I'm telling you. Okay, so why don't you talk to her about her CV that you have in front of her? You were asking her questions right before we started pressing record, and I was like, stop, save it for the pod,
All right, tell me about yourself.
Okay,
girl.
yeah, go
How
ahead.
did you guys
How'd we meet? Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
I love this story.
I love this.
We're holding hands.
We're holding hands right now, slowly getting closer. I don't know what's about to
I
happen.
don't know what's happening. Are we about to kiss right now?
about to kiss
Ew,
right now.
Bill's trying to get in on it.
Why is he leaning in?
Why is he leaning in? Fight him off.
Anyways. So we did a 9-month mission trip after high school, and blah blah blah, boring.
No, is that the same
It's
one
the
you met?
anti-human
You met
trafficking stuff that I did. I met Charles on it.
Are we doing?
Oh yes, Charles.
That's the same
That's where I
one.
met Charles. Same
Yes.
one. We were on different teams and we went to different places, but we went at the exact same time.
And
So that's how we picked
when
Rachel
you're
up.
on this camp, let me just lay the
Yeah, let me lay the
story.
foundation.
It's like you're high or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what's
You're in a
happening.
bubble. You're in the bubble.
You're in a bubble. We're in the middle of the woods, and
Yeah.
our campsites. We literally sound homeless. We're next to each other.
This is for training camp.
Yeah, training camp. And I don't know what it was. I thought I had to be like a Texas advocate.
Yeah.
Like I had to let everyone know I was from Texas,
Yeah.
and it meant something.
It was her personality.
It was my personality
So
trait.
everyone's not necessarily from Texas.
No,
throughout
this
the,
was in Georgia. The training camp was in Georgia,
okay.
in the middle of summer in Georgia.
I thought you went to Honduras.
We did.
and,
This is the training to go on the trip. They had to make sure. I'm not kidding. I'm not crapping you. They had to make sure that you weren't fat.
Fat enough.
They were making sure that if you were too fat, you weren't going to make it. I'm not even kidding.
There was a fitness
There was a
aspect,
fitness
and they
test.
starve you, and they
they
see
starve you.
How
They see how you'll make it. I'm not even kidding. They didn't say it in layman's terms, but they were trying
they
to filter
didn't
out.
give you food.
I'm not kidding. They
You
were filtering
give
out the fatties.
One plate, 6-8 people.
Not kidding. Not kidding. Crickets and white rice.
Yeah.
This is what you eat in other countries. You really want to go?
never
We were
wanna
like,
see
oh,
crickets out
dear
there.
God.
But
Do
they-
I? Do I want to go?
How many crickets? What was your ration of crickets per day?
I didn't eat the crickets.
They're real
I
crickets.
would rather
Were
be
they fried
the dead
crickets?
cricket. Yeah, the fried
Then
crickets. They
eat
were
the
salt and
crickets.
vinegar.
Because I've heard downed pilots, they learn to get protein.
From crickets.
One of them is a source
Oh,
of protein is crickets.
Yeah, it is a
that-
source of
that's a true
protein.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know. I didn't eat it either. I was more
didn't
of one of the rice girls. Unfortunately, the rest of my team was also rice girls. So we'd each get a grain. I'd be like, thank you, Lord, for this daily bread.
Yeah.
One little rice eating like a chipmunk.
So yes, so Presley was on the other campsite down there. She was wearing a Baylor, the university T-shirt. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I was 18, so don't hold it against me.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Are you from Texas?" Oh my
It's her whole personality.
It was literally my whole personality. I don't know why. I do have a lip tattoo, and I almost got Texas on my lip.
Yeah.
But that felt a little too yee.
yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
It was a little too on the nose.
A little bit. So anyway, so then we start talking, and then we start calling each other sisters.
Listen, that's how you remember me, though. I'm going to tell how I remember you.
oh gosh.
I don't remember.
This
I
story.
don't remember meeting her that day. I remember
I hate that.
Did you have at least a Baylor?
I was
sweatshirt?
wearing a Baylor. I did wear a Baylor shirt. I just
one
don't
of
remember.
faces in the masses to
I
her.
really
Yeah.
she was just one of the many fans I
One
picked
of the
up
many
on my way.
fans.
Anyways, I
One
remember
of the
her.
many fans.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
To me, it was life changing.
To her, it was life altering.
To meet her was
To me,
life-changing.
a drop in the bucket.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Nothing.
Okay, but how I do remember her is we would do these worship sessions or whatever, and people would they'd be like,
Please,
"Who does
may I
anybody
have
have a
some-
word?
No, this
anybody have a
I
word?"
feel like you really have to look.
Anyways, I remember Rachel. This is all I remember. Obviously, there's more context to the story. We're not going to give them more context.
Okay.
The story that I tell is going to be the story that we go with.
Okay. This is horrible.
I remember her hopping on the mic and being like, God told me, he kept saying my name in my ear, and he would just be like, Rachel Ann Crandall, you are chosen. Rachel Ann Crandall, you are my daughter, blah, blah, blah. And
Did
he'd
you
go,
really-
hold on, wait.
was this
And he'd
true?
go, no, this is totally not what she said, but this is what I remember. I'm telling you 100% this is what I remember. And she'd go, and he just kept saying, Rachel Ann Crandall, Rachel Ann Crandall, hey, Rachel Ann Crandall, say it with me, Rachel Ann Crandall. And then she'd go, right section, you're Rachel, middle section, you're Ann, left section, you're Crandall, say it with me, Rachel Ann Crandall. Anyways, that's what I remember, her getting the crowd
You
to
know
cheer
what
her
I would
name.
be praying for? Food.
Food.
I would be,
Yeah.
Lord, more rice,
Lord,
steak might be good.
Steak might be good.
Lobster,
Manna falling from the sky. He did that in the Old Testament. Manna in the okay,
I'm
never mind.
Satan, remember?
Yeah, dear God. No, in the Bible, God makes manna fall from the sky. It's an Old Testament story. Anyways,
I would be praying for food.
yeah,
More of it.
more food. Just
more,
anyways,
more mayonnaise.
but
more fried stuff.
anything.
I wanted
fried
the crowd
salty.
to chant my name.
Instead, Rachel walked away and being like, "I need this crowd to chant my name right now." That's
That's
how
all-
I remember
yeah.
her, and that stayed with me forever. I was like, "That's something I would do. That's hilarious."
Okay.
That's how I met Rachel.
So everyone has called me for like the next
They'd be
2 years.
Rachel Ann Crandall.
Hey, Rachel and Crandall.
Yeah,
And
Rachel and Crandall,
yeah.
and that's it. We ended up meeting
That's
back.
when I earned her respect.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
be my friend.
100%.
Because you went out loud.
Because she can control a crowd. I was
Okay.
like,
And then
that's.
she was
So
like,
you actually
I can work with
you
that.
actually controlled the crowd. It was not in your head.
She held
that
their
you-
attention.
Because a lot of times I think in my head I'm doing that, but in reality, not so much.
She held their attention really
I
well.
did.
That's true. Which is why everybody now knows her as Rachel Ann Crandall. It's because that
Yeah.
speech that she gave, not that she was making everybody chant her name back to her, but they all remembered. They all took away Rachel Ann Crandall. Anyways, a few years later, when I went back to school and she went back to school, we both went to A&M and we met up there.
By accident, you kept contact. You got.
I
contact.
knew a girl that was on her team.
You knew a
and-
boy that was on my team. You knew a girl that got married to a boy that was on my squad.
Oh, I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she
Yes.
was like, "Oh, like Presley's going to A&M. Like you should meet up with her." And I was like, "Okay." And then my childhood best friend married someone that was also on their team. And
So we have mutual connections.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. When I meet somebody the first time, this is so bad. This is bad. I can determine whether or not I'm going to have to, in conversation, carry the
Carry
conversation.
the load.
Am I going to have to carry the load? Am I going to have to be, do I got to turn it on right now? Rachel is one of the first people. No, I've had a few people, but Rachel is one of those unicorns where you do not,
Unicorn. Wow.
I do not have to be on for her to
Right.
be on.
Nice.
It is amazing.
And it's relaxing for you because you don't
It's
have to.
very
do that
relaxing.
Because hey, you girl, you do all the
With
work.
with that being said, Bill, I would like for her to
Do
tell.
all the work.
He's sitting back with
Lean
his
him back.
candy cigarette.
Just do
all the work.
We are good.
No, it's great. But honestly, with that being said, I do want her to go into the first story that she told that hooked me. The one.
Okay. Let's hear
Which
it.
one?
Oh,
my gosh. Okay.
This is what hooked me. We met for the first time.
And
We
this
spent
is
our
this
first
at
time.
A&M or still at the camp?
This is at A&M. We're at
Okay.
A&M now. I'm
And
into my
this is 2
sophomore
years
year.
later?
This is several years later.
Yeah.
And
This
so
is
you
2
guys
years
had
later.
not-
Yeah, 2 years later. We hadn't spoken or seen each other. 2
Yeah.
years. She's hanging out with me and Paige, who
And you
you've
didn't
met.
you didn't exchange numbers.
No.
Just like
No.
okay.
No, but after this, I genuinely, after I heard the story, I fell in love. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Presley loves
You
this
got
story.
this.
And I was on a roll at this mission trip we were doing. I was telling this story, and I don't know. I just wanted to tell Presley's
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
But I guess I'll just go right into
Go
it.
right into
so,
it.
on my first date ever, I
How old were you?
was like maybe 14, and
And where were you living?
I
at
was
the
in
time?
Lubbock, Texas. So it was cold. It was January. I remember because there was snow on the ground. It wasn't actually snowing, but it was snow. There was snow on the ground. And this guy from my youth group, that youth group love. And I thought, I think I have a syndrome. I think I'm the main character maybe too many times. So I thought I was like the ish because this like youth group guy asked me out and we were going to be the youth group it couple. I don't know.
So at
Youth group
14, is it
couple.
like
The age of
hey,
14.
Do you want to
Lively age of
do
14.
something?
Yeah,
Is that the asking out? Is that how a 14-year-old looks?
He must have been able to drive.
He drove. He was
at
older.
14.
He's an
Yeah, he
older
was older.
man.
So he was 16,
He's
maybe
16.
16. Isn't
He's
it
got to
license-
at least be 16. Yeah.
Okay, so
16
16,
probably.
and he's asking out a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Very normal.
Pretty perverted.
Slim pickings
yeah, yeah. I
out
guess
there
we
in Lubbock,
didn't. It
Texas.
must be slim pickings out there.
And
I was
so
asking a child.
he asked me, "Do you want to go on a date?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Little detail I
Yeah,
always
sure.
forget. Yeah, sure. I
Yeah,
guess
sure.
if you want. He texts, "I'm here." He doesn't come to the door. Red flag. And so I had to walk out, and his phone lights up once I get in the car. It's his profile or his screensaver is a different girl in the youth group. Is the one he really wanted. He couldn't have.
So 2 or 3 red flags at the very
2 or 3
beginning.
in the very
Third-
beginning. But
first
guess
30
what? She didn't do. She kept going through with the date. She was like,
I
"Well, we'll
put
see
on
where
my
this goes."
seatbelt, buckled
She,
in.
yeah, she buckled in for this
So you
wild
didn't
ride.
bail.
No.
She metaphorically buckled her seatbelt for the wild ride and physically buckled her seatbelt to get in his whatever car
Okay.
he drove.
And
You
so
remember the
anyways-
kind of car?
Oh gosh.
And it doesn't even matter.
That's a lot of indication of who
Sure.
you are. the car they drove.
What was it, a truck or something?
Seriously.
It's Lubbock. Probably
Was
was
it a truck? I
Maybe.
literally couldn't tell you.
It'd be
Don't
funny if it
remember.
were a truck, considering what you're about to hear. You're going to be shook, by the way. I just want you to know you have no idea where this is going. Go ahead.
And so we go to Starbucks and we sit outside. He doesn't buy me coffee. It's cold out there. Like I said, there's snow on the ground. And first minute into the date, he doesn't ask me a question. He doesn't want to get to know me. He looks at me and he goes, I just need to tell you something. I'm actually a werewolf. And
This is real. This is 100% real.
my first date ever.
First date ever. This is 100% real.
And this guy's in the youth group. He's not some weird guy.
Yeah.
I thought I knew him.
Yeah, he doesn't wear a tail. He doesn't do
wear a tail.
anything.
This was
He-
before
Did
furry.
you
Yeah.
start laughing and this was
No,
did
no.
you wear say, "Oh, I'm a werewolf." Just like
Because you don't
No,
know, Bill. If you were to say I'm a werewolf or whatever, I'd be like, oh, like
Yeah.
it's a joke or whatever.
Yes.
He said this so
And
dead
so
serious to
seriously.
her. Okay,
And
keep
I
going.
was just like,
So
it was
that's
like
3
the
red
shock in my,
flags.
yeah, shock in my face.
he didn't even ask you, "Where would you like to go?"
No.
Like, are you hungry? Are you thirsty?
I think
What are you
honestly,
thinking
I'm gonna be
about?
honest. You're getting caught up on the minuscule details. The big details that he just called himself a werewolf. It doesn't
But-
matter where she
but-
wanted
but-
to go,
but
baby.
it's
He's a
all leading
werewolf.
Up that these are clues
He had a mission,
that you
I
did
think.
not.
These aren't clues that he's a werewolf.
These are
No,
clues
nothing
that
could have
he's
prepared.
Crazy.
No,
He's
yeah, it's
what do you call
crazy.
it?
Well,
Right?
I don't know if anybody says that anymore. I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
well, my son says that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
He's 21 now.
Oh.
oh.
Oh. Anyways, back to me. No, just
Back
joking.
to me.
And so he proceeds, I'm a werewolf. And he goes and tells me all of these like stories and how his body changes like in the new moon. And but if you tell anyone,
Yeah.
I can protect you and his like best friend at the time. But if you tell anyone else,
Can't
they will
protect them.
die.
They will die.
They will die. And at this point, I was getting so annoyed. I was just like on my phone. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
And then I think
It's
he
the
could
best-
tell he was losing me. And so he's like, but don't worry. I'm 300 years old, but I didn't choose this body. And looked off into the distance, like at his moon. And he's I didn't choose this body.
Is that not the funniest thing that you've ever heard?
Were you texting, "Help me"?
No,
And or even your mom and dad's, "Oh, by the way, Mom, I'm going out on a date."
Bill,
If
is that not
so-
the funniest thing you've ever heard that somebody's going, I didn't choose this body? It's like a fat person being like, I didn't choose, don't worry, baby.
everything,
I didn't choose
the
this
whole,
body.
The whole thing.
That's how I
and
feel. That's my new
The whole
saying.
thing is just crazy. But how
It
did
is
you get
crazy.
out of that?
He eventually, once he got it all out of his system, he felt like he put his story in a bow. He was like, I let you know all the details, and now we're connected because
We're connected.
I've known
You're in on
you
my
know
secret.
this truth about me. He
You know, I'm
drove
a
home.
100-year-old
Yeah.
werewolf
After the
stuck
Starbucks.
in a body that I haven't chosen for myself.
Yeah, and-
Don't worry, on the inside I'm really hot.
I'm really
handsome.
hot and
But this
sexy,
shell
but-
that I wasn't able to choose.
So just believe
like-
me when I tell you.
I'm like, none of us were able to choose our bodies. What are you talking about?
and then he's been
I
17
love that
for
line.
like 300 years or
Yeah,
16
seems
for
I've been
300 years.
17 for 300 years, but I
It
didn't
was a
choose
little-
this body.
And I have to tell
Somebody
you,
chose that body.
I was a little into Twilight at the time.
Back
so
the
I was
time.
like,
Do you
and then
think
I had
he
to reel
was?
it
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
think
yeah,
he
yeah.
was just because Twilight was popular at that time? You
Just
think-
wait.
And so, of course, as I would do, he takes me home. It's over. Obviously, I'm like,
He's like, don't tell anybody, they'll die.
and
Remember?
so I call my best friend
Immediately after.
immediately, and I was like, you have to hear this. And she was like, he told you we would die. Why am I your first call? And I was like,
Girl, you gotta hear this.
It's crap. Shut up. And so, of course, as any other 14-year-old youth group girl would do, I told everyone in the youth group, I flamed him. It's really where my bullying streak started,
Yeah,
I think.
I'd say so.
No, it started way before that. What am I saying?
Yeah.
And flamed him. And we had these like shipping container things in the back of our church. I don't know why. After youth group, everyone was like, he's back there on the shipping container. So I walk out there and he's up there like swinging his legs on sitting
Kicking
on top
his
of
legs,
this thing.
sitting on the shipping container.
Has his arms folded and he's
I told you that in confidence.
I told you like, why would you tell everyone?
Told you I was a
He's
wolf
like,
in confidence.
he's like, I was just joking. I was like, now you're joking. He's like, now I've ruined it. And so I said, okay. And I walked back in.
Because everybody was bullying him. Oh, you think you're a werewolf,
Right.
you little wolf boy. Ow, ow, ow.
How for us, boys.
Yeah, how for us. Go ahead, how for us.
So anyways, yeah, that was my
It was our
my
first date
dating.
story. She told me that joke and I was like, I'm in love. She told me that whole story because that's just so funny. Nothing in her life has ever been conventional or normal.
Nothing's normal.
Nothing's
The
normal.
thing now, who was the second person to ask you out? Because I would think the second time
Lots.
you'd be like, no, I'm good.
I was eager.
Actually, yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say. Actually, she jumped into it. Yeah,
Jumped
yeah.
right in.
Really?
I don't
I
even
would
remember,
be
honestly.
so gun shy if that happened to
Gun-shy.
me, where I would just No, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm really
no.
good
Unfortunately, no one's ever described me as shy.
Shy,
in
yeah,
my
nobody's
life.
ever
Okay.
used those
I
words.
just
No,
jump right
she
in.
knew. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Okay.
In this case, there was a werewolf,
That is
a tiger shark,
hilarious.
but
And
For a
it
400-year-old
didn't
tiger shark who
negatively
didn't
affect
choose their
you
body.
Going forward, and you told mom and dad, or never told them because you didn't want anything.
I'm
to
gonna be
happen
honest
to them.
with you, mom and dad not really in the picture.
They don't exist.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
actually just morphed from myself. No, I'm
Not
just
crazy,
Okay.
not crazy in the picture.
Okay. Okay.
So they probably don't even know this story.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're listening,
Hey.
hey,
If you're listening, give me a call.
give us a
I
call
miss
sometime.
you.
Miss you, miss you. Honestly, though, that's good.
Presley,
me?
you should talk
We don't know where her
about
mom
what,
is.
what your parents think about our podcast.
My
right?
dad loves you. My dad loves you. He texted me the other day and said, because he's already listened to all of the episodes.
Because I'm old. Is that why?
So he said to me just yesterday, actually, he was talking about it again. He said, you guys have some real magic. And I was like, thank you, whatever. He was like, no, listen, you really have something here. And I was like, okay. He said, you have to start promoting it more. You have to figure out how to get this somewhere. And I was like, okay, yeah. And he was like, I'll be listening to it. And I'm like, man, Bill's right. He's exactly right. And then he realizes that he's a boomer. Which is why he thinks that you're right or whatever. And then but then I listen to you, and it's, oh yes, that's so Gen Z of her. Yes, and he thinks they were right on the money. He thinks it's hilarious. But he texted me. He listened to it for 4 hours straight the other day, just on repeat, all of the podcasts, all of them. Yeah, he loves it. My dad's our biggest fan. Don't know if my mom's ever listened. And honestly, while I have you guys here, Rachel's never listened.
That's okay.
First time listener, first time guest.
Yeah.
We love you anyway.
And-
Now,
I've heard
do you
little
want to
bits.
talk about?
And you helped me promote it for 2 hours the other
Do
day.
you want to talk about Charles?
What his take on it is?
His parents take.
Yes, they thought it was interesting. They thought
They hate me.
they don't hate you. They don't hate you. They don't hate you. They think you're interesting. They think you're funny. They were like, "Tell us about this Bill character," and I was like, "Dang, what do you want to know?" It's hard to explain you.
Caricature.
I know it's hard to explain you. It's really hard to explain you. But I think they were entertained by you. Yeah, I think that they probably actually nailed it. They thought you were crazy, and I mean,
am.
yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
No, that's what I'm saying. They nailed it. They listened. At least my father and my father-in-law. He listened really intently. Like he knew a bunch of details about you. You could tell he really listened.
Wow.
I think my mother-in-law is busy,
Okay.
but he really listened.
Are they both retired?
No, they're both still college ministers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all. They're always on the
They do
grind.
It's
They
actually
are always on
to
the
me.
move.
It's a privilege that you take time. Just like when I write something, I want to take your attention for whatever few moments that I have. So when I write, I have to really put a lot of effort into it. Believe it or not, that the fact that they listen is a privilege. That's how I think about this.
Yeah. No, they are very pro wanting to always learn. Very pro always wanting to learn. And
Not
I don't
teaching
think
anything.
I was gonna say, and I don't think they learned. I think that's probably why they only listened to one episode. They heard it and they were like, I'm not learning. I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
gaining
there's
anything.
no information here.
There's nothing to walk away with. It leaves you worse than it finds you.
We talked
Don't you
about-
think?
it's
It leaves you. This podcast leaves you worse than it
No,
finds
this
you.
is potato chips. It's a lot of air in the bag.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of
There's
nothing. Yeah,
design,
it looks cute.
A lot
Yeah,
of air. You open up. Hey,
on paper it looks
there's-
good.
and it's
Carbs,
oil and salt.
Yeah,
Love it.
And there's no nutritional value. We
Yeah,
looked at the nutritional value.
you're right.
This podcast.
It kind of is what it is. Potato chips just are what they are.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you can never just have one.
You can't just have one.
You shouldn't.
Right. You should not just have one.
You probably should. New Year's resolution. Depends on what your New Year's resolution is. But anyways, go ahead. Go to the CV. Let's
No,
see.
I want to talk about.
Let's hear accreditations.
Also, we could talk about. You can talk about your resume, or we can do
Okay.
the 5
Mm-hmm.
questions. Get to know you. Whatever you want.
I'll talk through.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
know, like I said, I'm my first year of medical school. It took a lot of effort.
Ooh, a lot of tears.
A lot of tears.
Just to get into medical
Just
school.
to get in.
Are you going to medical school?
University of
Oh,
Houston.
I think that's a good one.
Even though
Medicine.
she lives in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Even though I live in Wyoming.
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
Yeah. No, I like it. It's newer, so everything's really nice in there. Go Cougs. That's our mascot.
What is it?
Cougars.
Oh,
They
it's a
say
Cougars.
go Cougs.
Okay, yeah.
No, I really enjoyed it. And like we were saying, Presley and I were roommates, so we really saw
Oh, the roommates. You didn't say that
we
before,
were
I don't think.
roommates.
And we were college roommates.
So
Yeah.
first year you were not roommates, right?
No,
First 3
And
years.
then,
Yeah.
and then you said, "Hey," you reconnected. Then you said, "Hey, let's be roommates."
No, we met like in my second
My second year as well.
year. And I was an RA actually. I lived in the dorm.
You saw all the stuff she was doing. because you're the RA.
No,
Younger
not at
RA.
all. I saw the stuff she was doing, and I said, "Girl, we got to get you out of there."
I was
RA,
partying
you're
with the
supposed to
kids.
set the
She was
model and
partying with the kids.
example.
No, she didn't party with the kids. You didn't party with the kids.
I was the cool
She was the
RA.
cool RA.
Oh, yeah.
It's
She
like,
didn't party with them. She just let them party.
yeah, I let them party. I
Okay.
actually led a Bible study. on
She
Wednesday
also did lead,
Okay.
lead a Bible study. Yeah.
But then I would be like, guys, don't
You guys-
bring the pink Whitney right in front of me.
Yeah,
At least try to hide it.
And you guys, you got better at hiding it.
Yeah,
Be better.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we really saw each other in the grind. That year I lived with Presley. I think I would have
Ooh.
died. Would have been living
She
on
would
the
have
street.
starved. She would have starved.
Oh, because you just
I was just go. I
the
was
She
one
was-
rice and the crickets
She
weren't
was-
available.
You were working. You were president of a foundation and trying to get basically
I was
straight
doing
A's.
Research,
Trying to get
taking
straight
the
A's.
so
hardest
you're
classes
the
in my
president of this. What was the foundation? The Zoom.
Vroom.
The Zoom.
life. Of the
The Voom.
It's
Vroom.
I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
kidding.
for-
It's
for legal
Vroom.
reasons, Vroom.
Vroom, yes, it's
So you
Vroom.
founded that?
No, I was the president of the student org.
Okay.
So the nonprofit was made by the doctor who founded it. It's a memorial foundation after his father. He's from Nigeria. But a group of us built it up, and then I was the year that we were together doing a 5K.
She calls herself a president. She was a dictator.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
was
be
a
honest.
dictator,
I'm gonna
you
be
know.
honest. She was a dictator.
I would have meetings. I would fire people.
Yep.
If I didn't go into medicine, I would be a
She does not have the
CEO.
same problems of addressing authority as I do.
No, I
She does not have any
Now,
problem
when
with
you
that.
fired somebody, did you do it in the meeting and not only humiliate them but then fire them?
No,
or did you just,
no.
If you
How
should
would-
flame them over text sometimes.
I would
or,
have a meeting. I bring in my VP as a witness.
Yep.
And
Is
I
he
love,
the strong man? Is he the
It
your
was
No,
a
no.
girl.
muscle?
It was a
I'm
girl.
the strong man. I just
Okay.
needed the witness. I love
Yeah.
when people lie to me.
Yeah.
I love it because I was like, oh, really? I said, if you look at Exhibit B here, and I just get in their face right there.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Anyways, it was
There
great
were
times.
several times in college where some of the workers or some of the volunteers or whatever under Rachel would blatantly lie about something that she said, and she had recordings
I would record myself so they couldn't.
so they could never
they
lie
didn't
about
know.
what she said.
What kind of a foundation
It-
was?
That's why I'm
But
saying
I
dictator.
take myself really serious. I take
Yes.
the work we were doing very
Yes,
seriously. And
yes.
so
What is,
Well,
what
there
is-
were
What
lives-
is the purpose of the foundation?
Go ahead.
we would raise money for open heart surgery.
Okay.
And we would package supplies. We sent like over £1 million in total
Crazy.
of medical supplies. To
And it would be
Nigeria.
anything from sutures to gauze to,
gauze to gloves to heart valves. We'd send those. We do inventory. I mean,
what? Where'd
it
you
is-
get a heart valve from? It's-
You
I
do
can't-
grants.
Huh?
We write grants and they send it to us, like
Okay.
the big manufacturers. And
All
so
right.
it was a lot of work. But like I said, Presley, I would come home
Dictator.
at a little dictator. I would come home at 8 p.m. and I would have to present at the hospital the next day. But I would work at 3:30 in the morning because I was doing phlebotomy. And so I'd work 4 hours, present. Then I would go. I was doing like a kind of intern shadowing for the trauma team. Present there, do that. I would skip class so I could be in the hospital, and I would do it all over again. There was one week I worked 50 hours, but it was just the grind. Presley literally would be asleep at night. I would fall asleep, all the lights on, computer open. Presley would come tuck me in.
Yep.
Night.
Oh, that was so.
I would
sweet.
have to. It was out of necessity. Her light
was
was too
necessity.
bright, and it
So
was directly into my
you were
room.
going to school, working part time as a phlebotomist, and then doing this foundation. So
And,
I'm sure your
research.
nerves were a little frazzled. So if they weren't doing their stuff, you sort of get pissed.
Oh, a little
that right?
frazzled is an
okay.
understatement.
I was trying to.
Little
But
frazzled
no,
is
you
an
get pissed off.
understatement.
Like, what the f?
I'm like,
You're
"Huh?
fired.
You're fired.
Like
You're
Trump.
fired.
Yeah. No, it was that year was rough for
It was
Rachel.
rough, but I survived. Really, Presley would feed me.
It was
Shoot.
bad. It was really bad. I
Crickets.
had to tuck her in, feed her,
Crickets.
everything. Oh,
Yeah.
should I?
Would you
So-
feed her? Would you feed her
oh,
crickets?
oh, I thought you were saying the sound effect. I thought you wanted the sound
Crickets.
effect.
Yeah, no, it was good, and it all made it where I can be. I love medical school because nobody expects anything from you. You just go to other
Wait
than
a
just
second.
do school.
Other than
Don't
school.
the professors expect
Yes.
creating the
No,
next
she's saying-
the next level of doctors? You can't screw up.
She's talking
as a
about
doctor.
outside people. Like they don't expect you to be doing like a president of a foundation.
I don't need to work.
We expect school to be your priority, and that's
Right.
it. There's no other expectations
Okay.
on our shoulder to perform for anything.
So it's been good. I love it.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly, probably feels like a vacation for
Now,
her.
how large is your class?
I take 4 hours of lecture.
But how many students are in? Like
Oh.
your class size was about 100.
80,
Yeah, but you said
but
you're
with the
part-time,
nice
right?
students,
Like
about 100.
120?
Yeah, 120 maybe. Yeah,
I was
they're
listening.
nice. I know. Didn't
How
think
big
he
is your
was.
class?
It's only 60, so it's really small. I love my school.
And they're
It's-
all
unbelievably competitive.
full time on campus. There's no remote.
one day a week you can like zoom in,
Okay.
but I can't. I go every day.
She also lives right next door to
I do.
campus.
Oh,
So.
literally, you can roll out of bed and.
It's like a 15-minute drive in the
Okay.
mornings.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Because
just
of
the
traffic,
traffic.
not because of distance.
Yeah, downtown
Okay.
Houston,
Okay.
so,
Could you
yeah.
hear the crickets a second ago?
Yeah, I
all of a sudden, I'm blank.
Weird.
And you love it. What do you love about it? What are so many classes you've taken?
I took anatomy, so that the first time I saw the dead body, it was a little
Yeah.
It
That's
was-
one of the many reasons I can't do medicine.
Yeah.
I was always scared going into it. I knew it was going to be there. I felt like I was in a horror movie.
Mm.
Right.
'Cause- Can I leave
Go
you
ahead.
talk about all this?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so-
Sure,
I
go
think
for it.
so.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
sure.
We
It's
can
just
always cut
medical
it out,
school.
right?
Yeah, they write about
This
it.
episode
write
might
about
not
it.
even ever air.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Depending on how outrageous it gets.
I never
Bill
make it.
cracked the three-way joke right out the gate.
They keep the bodies in these like tanks, and you have to lift them.
It's not a like a
Oh.
drawer thing.
They're
with,
in like this solution water
Whoa.
stuff.
Ooh, that's
Ugh.
creepy.
Is that like
That's
formaldehyde?
crazy.
Yes,
I
but
hate to
it's
say, when I
Oh.
did anatomy or the biology and they took the frogs out in the formaldehyde, it was the smell of the formaldehyde that got me.
Yeah,
it
that's-
wasn't
yeah.
the frogs. Was that's okay, but it's the smell.
No.
It's not formaldehyde.
I got
it's
so like
something
I
else.
have never had to dissect anything. My
That is
parents
so
would pull me
funny.
out because I didn't want to.
Oh.
Or even the class where we had to watch live birth in high school or whatever. Didn't have to do that either.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
pulled out. Yep.
Anyways, but no, it's like formaldehyde, but then they wash it again. And so, anyways, the first day they have us all around the room with all the bodies in the tanks, and it's like a pulley lever thing. And the body just like flings up the head, and I was like,
Wow,
like, and
that's
then
crazy.
the feet come up.
What do you mean that?
Like it's the flat, and the head comes up first, and
Wow.
the feet are down, and then the feet come up
what,
out
is
of the
there-
water.
Is it what?
I don't
That's
understand.
almost
Why wouldn't
like
they just
in
rise the whole
Aliens.
thing?
Because that takes more effort, I think. Like it's a
What?
pulley system, so we just do it manually. So
Okay.
you lift the head up, then you lift the feet up, kind of thing.
Is there like a rope or something around somebody's neck? Like what are we talking about? I know.
Well, I'm not an engineer.
Okay,
I
okay.
can't describe all that.
Did all of the other? Do you think the other students were equally as?
Shook.
People had to leave. People
Wow.
were leaving, and the first day nobody wanted to touch the
Did
body.
they tell you guys it's okay if you want to leave?
Yeah, they made us like
okay.
have a feeling circle. Thank you, University of Houston. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you for the feeling
Thank
circle.
you for the feeling
I'm
circle.
sort of good here.
But yeah, no, and nobody wanted to do the first day stuff, so I was like, fine, give me the hatchet, and so I
That's
just went.
crazy.
Hatchet? What do you mean hatchet?
You have to break the
Rachel.
spine.
I haven't heard this one.
What do you mean break a
Rachel!
spine?
Rachel,
What? That's the first. That's day.
Oh, I haven't heard this.
That's day
Oh, I'm gonna
one.
start
Right.
gagging. I'm
Yeah.
literally gonna start
Oh
gagging.
gosh,
What?
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
I'll tell you if I
Okay.
can.
So hatchet
Hatchet.
Whoa.
day one.
So I'm up on
Now,
top
were they
of this
trying to
thing.
weed?
You were
they
up on
trying-
top of it? Did you have to straddle it?
No, okay.
Were
I
they
was just
trying to
wondering.
weed people? Is this a weeding out class? To
I
try to
think
get
everything.
people.
Yeah, but everyone made it through. But some people had to leave and come in.
Now,
and-
why would you break a spine? What
Because
is the
you want to look
medical-
at the spinal cord. There's lots of different parts to it and that we had to study. So you have to break all the vertebrae off to see the.
That's yet another reason.
So how did you? So did you cut him? Did you cut the person open, and then
You flip them over, and I would have to get like elbows deep in this tank and flip them over, and then
you
do
have to
the
get
fl-
into the tank?
like elbows deep. I
Oh, just
lean
elbows.
over.
You don't have to. Hey, where's my swimsuit?
I don't have to swim with them. Dear God, oh my god!
Oh my
and flip them, and then do
God.
the pulley thing again, and then you take the skin off first, and then get to the bones.
That's just.
you
I could
gonna?
not
Are
do
you
that.
donating your body to medicine?
Yeah,
To
I think
science?
yours would be really interesting.
I-
This would be
Yeah.
really interesting.
I'm not going to.
All the
that.
drugs.
That's
and
why I
just
think law
years
school's
of
better,
narcotics.
isn't it?
I don't have to do any of that.
You don't
crap.
have to do any of that.
That's
You-
insane.
Dissect and law
That's
school?
why
that's
business is so
absolutely
much
insane.
better. I don't have to do
I
any
dissect
of that.
cases. I
Yeah,
dissect
exactly.
books. I dissect briefs. No, I don't have to do
Yeah.
any of that crap. I could not do that.
There's a special kind of person. Now,
Yeah, somebody that just is hard-hearted and
Yeah,
just like
it's not
heartless. Yeah, so
cold,
cold on the
yeah.
inside. Yeah,
I hate to say,
a little.
sometimes they have to get a little bit dead.
Dead in the eyes.
They have to be a little bit
Dead of soul.
disconnected because if you get too connected
You have
to
to
an individual
disassociate.
and something happens to
Mhm.
them, then you feel it too much, and after a while, it just robs your soul. I would think.
You have to disassociate.
My-
You definitely have
exactly.
to compartmentalize.
Do you think that's true or not true?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of physicians do that. My favorite doctor, who's the founder of this organization I worked for, my favorite thing that he's ever said, the student came up to him one time and was like, how do you dissociate from it all? Like, how do you not feel it? And he looked at the student. He goes, I pray every day. I feel everyone. He goes, because that's what makes me a good doctor. And I was like, that's who I want to be. I want to feel because that's the responsibility of being a doctor. You don't get to shut off your stuff. Like,
So he prays every day for the ability to feel it, the ability to be a little bit more disassociated. No, seriously.
He hopes that he never dissociates from
Wow.
it. Because that's what makes him a good doctor, is that because
he
we're
feels it
emotional
all
beings.
and carries
Yes.
it with him.
Yeah. And
So it doesn't damage his soul.
yeah, because that's the responsibility that we take on.
When you came back from vacation, I
Okay.
could feel there was something going on with you.
Okay.
That affected me.
Oh,
really
you're an
did.
empath.
I really
Aw.
felt something, and I was like, oh.
Just tired. So tired.
And it didn't.
drained.
And it actually one of the other things I'm doing as my New Year's resolution before the podcast, I actually listen to music that's very uplifting.
That's why you got out of the car yelling today.
That's what. No, just not so much. It wasn't that.
That's
bad.
exactly what. Are you listening to punk? Are you listening to screamo?
No, I was listening
like-
to 80s, 90s stuff.
Yeah, he got out of the car.
Right?
Hey! I was like, oh
punk.
my.
Oh, yeah, where's that homeless guy?
Where's that homeless guy? Why is that homeless guy yelling at you?
Exactly.
Girls, get behind me.
Girls,
I'm like,
get
no, it's just Bill.
Oh, and homeless people do like to do that. They sometimes yell.
Scream.
Oh,
Yes.
Actually, Rachel does a lot of unhoused ministry.
Unhoused.
yeah. Wait, what is that? So,
Homeless ministry.
and you do that now?
yeah.
In stories? Or do you don't want to go there?
No, I was recently at this clinic downtown Houston, and I just want to be friendly because I believe everyone deserves the same respect. So I walk, hey, how are you doing today? Look him in the eyes, like,
He yelled
my
at
name's
you.
Rachel. If you need help, our clinic's over here. And because I told this one guy my name, he looked at me. And the moment he looked up at me, I said, I done messed up.
Yeah,
He
I
goes,
done messed
hey,
up.
Rachel.
Ah,
Hey,
crap.
Rachel.
Crap.
And I was like,
Uh-oh.
okay,
All
sir.
right.
And then he'd
I'm a
walk
werewolf,
past.
Rachel.
I'm a werewolf. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's him. It's where I ended up.
I'm a different body.
Yeah.
And a different body.
now.
Do you recognize me?
You recognize
Same
me.
eyes.
Same eyes. And he would walk past me like 5 different times, go, hey, Rachel.
Nope.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
That's a no from me.
Now, do
That's
you
a no
still,
from me.
Now you stop telling people your name after that.
Yeah, now
He's
I'm
like, hello, I'm
Rosanna.
Michelle.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
Rosanna.
Presley.
I'm Presley.
Gregory.
Presley Gregory. Here's my Instagram.
Yes.
People
and
have
my-
gotten us
my
confused before.
address.
Yeah.
People get us confused.
Oh,
we look
if we
similar.
turn,
If we turn,
we look
from
the
behind,
exact
we're
same.
the same.
We look
From
the
behind,
exact
we're the same.
I've been walking into her parents' home and people,
Mm-hmm.
Presley, start talking to me, and I'm scared because I don't know what's happening.
I think you should just own it. Be
Yeah.
like, yes, it is
What,
up.
they confuse you?
Yo,
confuse
yeah,
both
and
of
I'll
us.
turn around and they'll go, huh,
Oh,
because
thank
scare on my face.
She spends all holidays with us. She lived with my parents for a while, or our parents for a while. Anyways,
our
they all,
family.
everybody, she's literally considered a sister.
Sister.
Our younger brother walked into a Victoria's Secret the other day for her Christmas present. I'm not kidding. I'm not crapping you. For her
Younger
Christmas
brother?
present.
How
Younger
old?
brother. He's 23. He has a girlfriend. He's in love with his girlfriend. Rachel's favorite perfume is called Very Sexy from
Very
Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
It was on her Christmas list. She wanted it.
Okay.
He hates Victoria's Secret. He
Oh,
had
he
to walk.
hates it.
He hates it.
Okay.
He had to walk in to get her Christmas list item.
And he was embarrassed.
And he's, hi, excuse me, I need to get very sexy for my sister. That's the line he said. I need to get very sexy for my sister. Talking about that perfume, but he was like so
when we go to the mall,
anxious.
I have to do that now.
No,
I have to, no,
get
if we go to
very
the-
sexy for my sister.
Something like that, because that would be so embarrassing, right?
Yeah,
I
it
can't
is
even
embarrassing.
imagine.
That's the thing.
Just like
That's why he was embarrassed.
my wife on occasion asked me to go to the store and buy feminine products for
Yeah.
her, and I have and she doesn't give me enough detail.
That's hilarious.
No, there's
You've been
certain
married
amount
for
of
like
detail.
30-something years now, Bill. It's
There's
like,
not enough detail. Then I have to end up asking somebody.
how do you not know what she, whatever.
God,
whatever.
because I'm a
So what
guy,
do
we
you
don't
ask?
want to know
Like,
this.
excuse me,
You're giving
where's
us
the-
information,
where's
and
the
we're trying to
tampons?
like, please stop. Blah, 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 blah,
That
blah,
is
blah,
so
blah.
funny.
Please don't tell us to go.
After
And
all these years, you don't know what she uses.
oh, God, I don't want.
Maybe you tried to- yeah, I was like, maybe
is
you
it
tried to
possible
black
we
out.
might not want to know.
Zach knows. Charles knows. Yeah.
Do you
would
think
know.
he wants to know though?
Probably because it's a detail about me. Has to
He
do with
seems
him.
like someone
Maybe
who
it
would.
seems
must-
like
it's
something. He's
probably
pretty
me,
invested. Yeah, it's
right?
probably
I'm
you.
Off my meds.
Maybe I'm off my meds. I'm gonna be honest. I'm off my meds. Yeah, maybe it's a you thing.
We just don't want to know.
Maybe that should be your New Year's resolution. Get more
Yeah.
comfortable with tampons.
I said.
He starts walking around
And
with
we
the
have to go
box.
into
It's
Victoria's
exposure
Secret.
therapy.
Yeah,
And what was the name
Exposure
of
therapy.
the perfume?
Very sexy.
Very sexy. Excuse me. I'd like to pick up some very sexy.
No, you don't say that. You go, I like to get very sexy.
I'd like to get very sexy. Oh, I like
For
that
my
even better,
sister.
right?
Gotta
Yeah,
add that
I'd like to
line.
get very sexy for my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to get very sexy for my wife. I'd
Okay.
like to get very sexy for my brother's wife.
Okay.
If that's her
Right.
favorite perfume.
my brother's wife.
Yeah, that's why it's even crazier. Layers on that one.
Layers.
Speaking of very sexy,
Yes.
okay, if you don't mind
My
me taking
earrings
it,
and,
a tramp stamp. We've talked about. He has said that if we, in order to get more viewers, he's willing to get a tramp stamp
For
and
whatever you
or
need.
a little
What'd
earrings.
you say?
Whatever you need to do to,
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
congregation.
Oh,
Exactly.
after he said that, he said he would also do a live circumcision.
Oh, that one.
That's
that one's a
he-
little.
it's desperate. Doesn't that come out a little
That's
cry?
it.
Is a little desperate?
But I like
you
it.
Think?
I like it. You think?
All
I've got
of it
nothing in my
desperate.
life.
Got nothing to
All
live
of it
for.
desperate.
Just take it.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Take it all.
Earn trust in yourself and others through selfless humanity, sincere humility, a loaf of courage, and a little bit of humor. Until next time.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, come back next week to listen to part 2. We enjoyed the heck out of having Rachel in the studio, and we cannot wait for you guys to hear part 2. Thanks. Hey, we can't all be perfect. And, when Bill and I mess up or when we screw up a line one too many times, we have several outtakes. Please enjoy these bloopers.
Welcome to the Zoomer versus Boomer Bot podcast.
Sorry.
Podcast.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Hold on. You guys, believe it or not, we can't always be perfect. So we have done you a favor and compiled all of our bloopers together, and we're going to put them at the end of each episode. So please enjoy this blooper reel.
I think that's
The
too
music.
loud.
You
Blooper
didn't.
reel.
You didn't
think
pause
it's
the
too loud.
music.
It's
It
still
played the
going.
whole
Oh,
time.
sorry.
It was
I
still
can't hear
going.
it. I can't hear it in my ears.
The music was playing the
Yeah.
whole
I
time.
Okay,
could
I'll do
hear
it again.
music, but I couldn't hear me.
Okay, here we go.
So
Oh.
she's got the main
Yeah,
mic.
I can hear.
Okay.
Beatboxing. And now for my talent.
I think that's fine. Tonight.
We're good. All right, and it's been recording.
Do you want to? Are we splitting this into 2 parts?